The first use case you think about blockchain is payments, right? So that's the first thing you want to do is show that you can secure a payment mechanism, just like Visa, MasterCard, but much more secure, without middlemen, take away the fees, offers economies of scale. So the more people use it, the cheaper it gets. The way we view the future of value in the long term, 3 to 5 to 10 years, we view layer 1 blockchains will essentially become like the new republics. These will be the new mechanisms where all the value is going to proliferate to. In the future, there will be the layer 1 blockchain, there will be the mining market, there'll be the dApps, and there'll be tokens. So the lower you get in the stack, the lower risk you have, but the lower rewards. The highest risk reward will be on the layer 1 blockchain, because that's where all the value will flow up. But it's highest value, highest risk. We view layer 1 blockchains, which is Bitcoin, Syscoin, Ethereum, as court systems. They need to be combative to the external forces that we don't control, even in the software world. In the real world, like inflation, hyperinflation, wars, these systems need to be secure from that. And this is why we view Bitcoin as the gold standard for security and decentralization. What else does the world need? What else does the world cherish when you have something like Bitcoin? How can we extend that to something else where we can take advantage to build real world utility? This is where Ethereum comes in. For me, Ethereum is a gold standard for flexibility or general computation. We're trying to stick to the gold standards we know the world's going to cherish and develop on, and we put those two concepts together. And this is what Syscoin is.
Didn't listen to me then, I bet they feel me now. Time don't let me lose it. The booth not about to prove it. I set goals and pursue it. You the best to never do it. Invest my money talking fluent, stupid, ducking the Judas. It broke my heart, but open my eyes. You have no honor, I have no choice. Chasing the commas till I'm gone. I've been left for a minute. On my way home, mama, I promise, got caught up in it. Damn. Everybody eats when I'm batting at the plate. First, second, third, home, $1 million base.
What's good, people? We back.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Got those fresh drops. Those fresh drops. I got Tariq. Now I got Alex. I love it. Shout out to my sponsor, Syscoin, best of Bitcoin, best of Ethereum. One of the greatest blockchain technologies on the planet. You guys are not familiar. You want to start building on the latest and greatest technology, Bitcoin, blockchain technology on the planet. Go to hotepjesus.com/Syscoin. Fill out the form, and someone from the company will reach out to you shortly. They're incentivized to do so because as your app does better, so does their project. So go to hotepjesus.com/Syscoin or hotepjesus.com, and you'll see the Syscoin logo right there. Go ahead and hit that thing. Shout out to my Rumblers, my people viewing on Rumbler. Appreciate you. You can share this out. Likes and comments and all that stuff are cool, but really need you to hit the share button, get around the communist algorithm. Much appreciated. If you do that and tag me, I will tweet you. I'll keep an eye on my Twitter feed here. Tweet you. I appreciate y'all. So today's subject matter is, will cryptocurrency be banned in the United States? So this was inspired by a piece of news. You guys know I monitor the crypto space. This was inspired by some news. Funny thing is, while I was looking at, I found some other news. I'm gonna bring you some other news, then the new news. Great news. Got enough news for you? Let's get into it. Fears as executives of Nigeria cryptocurrency firm disappear. I can say that again. Fears as executives of Nigeria cryptocurrency firm disappear, suspend withdrawals, staff beaten by customers. So it says bullet points here. It says there is widespread fear in the cryptocurrency industry in Nigeria as a result of Atom Asset Exchange's suspension of withdrawals. AAX Crypto Corporation, located in Hong Kong, but has offices worldwide, including Nigeria. According to reports, angry customers stormed the AAX Nigeria headquarters, demanding their money, while beaten up staff watched helplessly. It gets real in Nigeria. It gets real in third world countries. People want their money; they're gonna get their money. You're gonna feel it. Real fast. Hold on. Chat looks broken. YouTube janky. Okay, there's the chat. I can see you, chat. Okay, I just want to make sure I can see my chatters. Shout out to my rumblers. Appreciate my rumblers tuning in. Okay, cool. All right, let's get into the impact of the global cryptocurrency meltdown. So this is December 3rd. So we're going back a little bit. We're going to go back in time just a little bit. This is December 3rd of this year. Atom Asset Exchange suspended crypto withdrawals. Some of its customers in Nigeria have invested millions. Did not take the news lightly. Now, millions is millions in Naira. I don't know what that translates to. United States dollar, USD. You guys can do that on your own time. The statement reads, we appeal to and discourage any dissatisfied or angry user or investor from harassing or victimizing AAX. These persons are also facing the same situation as council users and investors are. Time of notice. So, like I said, I was looking up some news and I found some other news. So right here it says, Financial Times reports that users are looking for the exchange senior executives in an effort to recover their investment. According to AAX, the exchange has since failed to process customer withdrawals, and staff told the Financial Times they have been disconnected from the company's email system. So again, centralized exchanges, stay away from them. Get your crypto off of the centralized exchange if you buy it on a centralized exchange, and move those to your wallet. Also resigned and believes it's very unlikely for the exchange to reopen. So let's look at why. I'm trying to figure out why these people are looking to default. Okay, so there's some interview here. All right, let's just play this interview. Oh, copyright infringement. Going desk, please bear with me. People news here. Copyright stuff.
No, I think it's clear that that is from the November 19th and is definitely not my sentiment or observation now. I think that it is a much more likely scenario that the company moves to a more legal procedure of unfolding. This is what I think anyway now. And also what I've expressed. So in the first few days, yeah, sure, a lot of talks with investors and rescue plans and stuff. But, you know, as these things, and also a lot of initiatives that we took with the community even. So I remember in Telegram, we you know, that there was this initiative, and I did support that, where users were even willing to I don't know, lock up some funds for a while. And, you know, there's a lot of people willing to help. As these things don't go through, it became clear that for me, it's not, it's just, I don't need to be, that's not aligned with what I think should happen. So.
Okay. So not much information there. He just bullshitting, trying to figure out. Okay, so let's see. Let's type in AAX Nigeria. See if we can find it. Let's see. Go to type Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why they suspended it. We're not getting any report. Just Bitcoin.com. Yes, there's no update on. Wow. All right, let's go to the next piece of news. So, okay, so Bloomberg doesn't know how to run a company without charging its users news. Let's go to a different source. Right here. So some of you guys may remember, I covered this story a little while back. Nigeria pushes CBDC usage with no UTM cash withdrawal limit. So basically in Nigeria, what happened was, so $225, which is about 100,000 naira. So $1 million. Yeah, like I said, $1 million is not that much. Not that much money, USD. So the directive orders that citizens and businesses cannot withdraw amounts exceeding $45 per day. Okay. This comes because right here it says, launched a CBDC, central bank digital currency. Now, real quick before we continue, let me just explain why I'm doing this stream. I meant to start the stream off with why I was doing the stream, but I want to start off with why I'm doing this stream. So today the Twitter files hit, like another one or something like that, and I read them, you know, because I was like, hey, you know, I'm gonna do a stream today. I haven't done a stream in a while. I'm gonna do a stream and bring my viewers some good news or some news, something to cover. Am I breaking up? Am I good? It's probably just stuff. And I looked at the Twitter files, and again, I was unimpressed. So I decided to give you news that I actually care about, news that is actually important. I know the topic is important if we don't get a lot of viewers. So like right now, we only have 70 viewers here. We have less than 20 over on Rumble. So that lets me know we're covering important news, because usually the big brain content people don't show up for. So that's the stuff I'm going to cover, big brain content. When there's small brain content, I'm buffering. All right, hold on. Let me see something. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hold on 1 second. Yo, how does that sound right now? Give me a 1 if I sound good. Give me a 1 if it sounds good. So yeah, I looked at the Twitter files. Straight up corny. I didn't see anything there. So I was like, let me give y'all some real news, something y'all should really care about. So I decided to talk about the most important topic that nobody's talking about outside of the crypto community. So it says right here, Nigeria, one of the first governments to launch a CBDC, and they unveiled the e-Naira, right? This is the electronic Naira. People that don't know, you're about to get an electronic dollar. Technically, it's already here. You know, most of you conservatives, Republicans, are boomers, so you probably don't have any or never transacted in any. But it exists. You know, there's a digital cryptocurrency dollar. So it says right here, only 0.5% of Nigerian citizens are estimated to be using the digital Naira, right? So, you know, again, I have to preface today's news based upon this new news that I have for you. So basically what they're doing is, oh, you don't want to use the government cryptocurrency? Well, how about I render your fiat obsolete and hit you with a 5% processing fee. This is what the CBN, Central Bank of Nigeria, is doing. Straight up criminal, if you ask me. So we have the first guy here. He says, dude, your debit card is digital. We're not even going to get into debates today with the chat and them being archaic cavemen thinkers. Let's just go to the new news. Oh, yeah, your debit card is digital. Next thing you know, they're going to tell me an analog phone is digital. Oh, but the analog Nokia flip phone is digital too. Oh my God. I don't have the patience today. Let's move on. Okay, so here we have proposed cryptocurrency law to define CBN's role. Right? So the title of today's video is, will cryptocurrency be banned in the United States? Spoiler, the answer is no. And I'm going to show you exactly here why. Okay. So it says right here, Chairman of House of Representatives Committee, Capital Markets. It says right here, will soon pass a law that will allow digital currencies in Nigeria. Now, if you know anything about Nigeria's law, at some point, they banned it. Right? And they talk about that in this article. So it says right here, the Investment Securities Act 2007 amendment, when passed, signed into law, will allow to recognize cryptocurrency and other digital funds as capital for investment. It says the proposed law will define the regulatory role of the CBN and SEC regarding digital currency. Ibrahim had on Wednesday laid reports on bills seeking to make reforms in the capital market. Then it goes into, this is just the name of the bill. So it says here, following the NSARS protests, the CBN had ordered banks and other financial institutions to identify persons and entities operating cryptocurrency exchanges and close all such accounts. So basically what that means is when you open up a centralized exchange, you attach your traditional banking institution to it as a liaison bridge, so to speak, to the cryptocurrency world, and you connect the API to something like Kraken or whoever else, right? Or you build your own, right? So yeah, so that's basically what that is. So they told him, yeah, no CEXs, no sex, CEX. Get your mind out the gutter. The Apex Bank stated that dealing with cryptocurrencies and facilitating payments through them are illegal in the country. Okay, so we see that stipulated there. Ibrahim, in an interview with our correspondent on the bills on Saturday, pointed out that Nigeria must flow with global innovations. And this is what he says here. He says, like I said earlier during the second reading, we need an efficient and vibrant capital market in Nigeria. What is he saying here? He's basically saying two things. Number one, capital is leaving the country. The Naira has proven to be subject to inflation, losing its value, and people are looking at cryptocurrency as a safe haven. Yeah, cryptocurrency is going to lose its value, but is it going to lose its value as bad as the Naira over the long term? So that's one. The other thing is cryptocurrency is innovative. And if you don't allow crypto in your country, well, you stand to lose a ton of business. People will just do business elsewhere. And you'll see that coming up. So it says here, for us to do that, we have to be up to date global practices. In recent time, There are a lot of changes within the capital market, especially with the introduction of digital currencies, commodity exchanges, so many other things that are essential that need to be captured in the new act. Like I said, it is better to talk about this after consideration of report. So it says right here, when it comes to digital currencies, they have different names and it depends on the jurisdiction. These currencies, they don't have boundaries. You can stay here in Nigeria and invest in the United States, Canada, or anywhere. So this right here is speaking to the power of crypto. You could do whatever you want. You could try to limit us, stop us from doing things. It's not going to work. We are still going to be able to transact with the United States, whether you like it or not. That's what the Nigerian cryptocurrency users are saying. You can't stop. And he says right here, they're digital. That is why, if you remember when cryptocurrency was initially banned in Nigeria, the CBN discovered that most of these investors don't even use local accounts. So they are not within the jurisdiction of the CBN. Because they are not using local accounts, there is no way the CBN can check them. Again, hey, go watch the Cyprian debate with Michael Schellenberger, aka Schellenberger. I call him Schellenberger because he's just shilling for the government. But yeah. It says right here, they don't even use local accounts. So what does that mean that they don't use local accounts? So basically what somebody will do is they'll connect their Nigeria bank account to some other bank account, right? Like I can't remember that one orange bank account that came out way back in the day. But basically you can like set up digital bank accounts that are other countries and then move your money to those bank accounts, which are basically offshore accounts, and then connect those offshore accounts to the CEX and then transact in cryptocurrency that way. Okay. And then, so then you're not even, so like he says, those aren't even local accounts, right? Those are offshore. Those are international accounts. And he says there's no way that they can check them. He said all these are some of the issues that we've considered. We have to regulate them. It is not that they are illegal, but we don't have regulation for them. So these are some of the reasons why we need to review the act. So basically, you know, like I said before, third world countries are test markets. If you follow Nigeria and see what's about to come about in America, some of the other nations that they call first world. And basically a difference between a first world nation and third world nation. How big government? I guess that's one way to define it. I can probably come up with a bunch of different reasons why. Let's say the more Western propaganda you have, the more first world nation you have. Because then they would say, you know, poverty is a factor, but I'm like, well, technically they have an abundance of food in these countries while America has a lack of food. I'm talking about abundance of food choices. I went to Tanzania, they had an abundance of food choices. In America, you don't have an abundance of food choices. Apples, you got oranges, and you're happy. And you think you live in a first world nation. When I went to Africa, specifically Tanzania, there was a smorgasbord of options. And many of them free. Walk right up to the tree and pick it right off the tree. What a freedom. What a liberty. So yeah, what exactly is a first? Anyway, getting back to the point. So the number one reason I believe cryptocurrency won't be banned in the US is because Nancy Pelosi's greedy. And I'm using Nancy Pelosi metaphor for the powers that, you know, Nancy Pelosi, great investor. but it's just a metaphor for the powers that be. It's a inside of the ages will know what's the market cap right now on total cryptocurrency. What is the total market cap? I know we're well into the billion, but let's be clear, nobody's turning away that type of capital. The United States is not turning away that type of capital. Really what this stuff comes down to is they want to be in full control of the centralized exchange. Whatever centralized exchange there is, they want to be in full control, and they want to regulate it, and they want to keep an eye on it, and they want to make sure that all the transactions are happening with the CBDC. Yeah. The other part of this, outside of control, well, it's really all about control, and greed, right? Let me. What were we talking about? The centralized exchanges. I was in Cali. I was burning hella bud. Actually, just last week, burning hella. It's my short. Take some time. I just got back on my master focus, so it's gonna take some time to prepare the neurological exchanges happening. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Just master focus does work. The rhetoric in Congress is what I want to talk about. So the rhetoric in Congress is ban, ban, ban. Cryptocurrency is evil, so we have to ban it. Cryptocurrency is a scam. We have to ban it. And it's just fear mongering. It's a negotiation tactic. So in negotiation, you try to lowball whoever it is that you're trying to negotiate with. Then they highball, and you guys find a middle. So they're going to the extreme low, which is complete banning of cryptocurrency. It's a bluff. It's a negotiating, basically that. And they want to go that far down so that the middle ground puts them well within their jurisdiction, well within where they want to be as far as control of cryptocurrency, exchange, etc., etc. Right. So that's basically what I wanted to explain to you. What is the rhetoric and the tactic behind their speech in Congress and talking about banning? It's just trying to move the wind for a lot of so that when they pass regulation, they have the extremity as a precedent. And also, you move the cryptocurrency guys over some, right? Because oh my God, don't ban it, please. We'll take regulation, please. We'll take regulation. Just don't ban it, right? Oh, just a big bluff. But that's basically what this boils down to is negotiation tactics. But the number one reason why cryptocurrency is banned is greed. Two, can't, as we just saw, you can't ban it. It's just not possible because the real crypto savvy guy, we're just gonna VPN. Bro. Also, so the other reason why you don't want to ban it, and you saw that, is you don't want your currency to get siphoned out of the market. So if you ban cryptocurrency, it's going to make people angry, and they'll completely operate out of the cryptocurrency realm. What you'll see is you'll also see a lot of ATM style exchanges where people will go, they'll take physical cash out, and they'll move that physical cash into an ATM machine, or you'll see street deals happening. You'll empower street deals to remove dollars from circulation. So street deals basically saying, here, I'll give you $1,000 raw physical cash, send me Bitcoin in my wallet. And you'll see that. So you'll see the dollar start to be removed from circulation, which in some ways the Fed does enjoy, because it helps them sort of get a hold on inflation, having too much currency out there. So this does help for deflationary practices. But what they don't want is they don't want to destabilize the dollar completely. And that's what'll happen if they try to ban it. People will just start just operating off of cryptocurrency, period. And you'll see other nations get that business. So you'll see other nations start to get the cryptocurrency business, and it's going to start empowering nations like Russia. Russia has eased up on their cryptocurrency regulations a little bit, but it's going to give other nations the ability to steal the cryptocurrency market. That's billions of dollars that are transferred to a whole other country. See people move. You see this when countries raise taxes. You'll see big money guys, just their corporations to foreign countries. I'm not paying the tax. Just start operating. You saw that under Clinton. What was the policy, Clinton? Help me out, chat. And that was the thing that really made outsourcing. Oh yeah, that's right. He made outsourcing possible. And then everybody started outsourcing their labor to foreign countries. And then you saw a decline in employment, at least for those jobs. Yeah. What else? So they don't want people. So basically, again, comes back to the Federal Reserve wants to keep dollar supremacy, and you can keep dollar supremacy as long as you keep cryptocurrency legal, but you'll tie the USDC as the exchange asset, as the exchange currency. So everything, I think Tether will probably get gobbled up by USDC if it hasn't been already. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But the Fed will basically control the USDC. So now it comes down to tracking your crypto. So once the CBDC has been tracked, you purchase crypto using the USDC, and then they'll be able to tie your Bitcoin or whatever to those USDC transactions. But you have some people who will move into crypto without fiat, right? So, for example, you can move into crypto without fiat, which will eliminate the ability for them to track who owns what somewhat, right? For example, if I have an asset, let's say a computer, and I want to sell it to Jimmy Bob, whoever, right? Billy Bob. I'm sell it to Billy Bob. Billy Bob can pay me in Bitcoin. That's an anonymous transaction, meaning there's no paperwork tied to this transaction. I gave him my computer. He gave me Bitcoin. Unless you track down Billy Bob, you don't know why that Bitcoin was sent from one address to another. You have no idea why, right? So it'll take massive amount of surveillance to track down. So I can move into purely, cryptocurrency by moving assets, right? So purchase an asset with US dollar, then move that asset, sell that asset untracked into cryptocurrency. So that's how you would, that's one way you can move into cryptocurrency anonymously. And you're going to have some people that do that. I know people currently that do that. And I think it's a beautiful thing. I don't like to talk about how I operate in cryptocurrency. Shout out to Syscoin, by the way. Just for various reasons. I don't even want to talk about the reasons why, right? Because that just gives people too many ideas. But yeah. So okay, so we talked about that reserve currency or the exchange currency. Yeah. All right. So let me just summarize here. I didn't want to talk about the Twitter files because, well, the Twitter files are just a nothing burger. I think another came out today and I read through it and I was just like, it just put me to sleep. So I was like, let's talk about something that's way more important, which turned out to be the fact that conservatives, Republicans, oh shit, shout out to Miss Teen Crypto. What up, y'all? So I want to talk about something more important to my viewers. I didn't want to sit up here and fake the funk and act like I was interested in the Twitter files because I just wasn't interested. I tried my best to be interested. I tried my darndest, man. I really tried to care and I really tried to read them and act like there was something there. I tried my best. I tried my best to be a grifter and I failed. I just failed to see. I failed to see the story there. To me, it just looked like a dude was mentioned. I think it's like DC Drano or something like that. And he was mentioned in the Twitter files. So they were like, hey, look, you were mentioned in this. Why don't you release the Twitter files? So he released the Twitter files and it's just like, oh yeah, there's a back door for the government to basically suppress people and intelligence agencies. And I'm like, duh. Haven't we all seen the movies about how like the 3-letter agencies operate? They operate in secrecy. They have back doors to everything. Just like people have to. They need proof to know this stuff is going on, and it's like a big story. I don't know. I'm really trying to get inside the mind of an individual who thinks these Twitter files are like impressive or revealing something, and I'm just like having a brain fart. I can't get inside the mind of people who don't understand that big tech has back doors for, like, what are you about to do? Like the CIA knocks on your door, right? Let's say the CIA knocks on my door. What am I about to do? They ask for my banking records. What am I have to say no to the CIA? They gonna hit me with the heart attack gun. I'm gonna be suicided. Hand over the records or else, right? So like, and that's why I told people, I'm like, yo, like Jack is in over his head, man. But again, yes, this is, I thought the Twitter files are distractions from, like what we saw with the Nigeria thing, right? Where Nigeria is like, hey, we're banning cryptocurrency. Wait, hold on. All right. We can't exactly stop it. We tried to force our CBDC on you, but we know we can't. So you know what? Let's negotiate, right? I thought that's just a more important story to talk about. I like to talk about money more than anything on this channel. As you guys know, I did the series on the Patriot Report, Unmasking Conspiracy of Money and War. I wrote the book. I published the report on it. So you guys can go get a copy of that at hotepjesus.com, where I do some research on central banking. I'll be on Newsmax tonight, by the way. I think 9 o'clock I'll be on Newsmax. I don't know what we're talking about. Whatever. Yeah, so I just couldn't, sit here and try to do a whole thing on Twitter files and act like I was impressed by the Twitter files. So I wanted to give you guys more important news and warn you, the CBDC is coming. Let you know cryptocurrency is not going to be banned. Stand your ground. And move your crypto to your wallet. Don't keep it on the exchanges. Yeah, shout out to Miss Teen Crypto. She says we need some master focus to read the Patriot Report. Try masterfocus.com. Make sure y'all go get y'all some. The discount, if you get the subscription plan, you get a 30% discount with the subscription. Inside the Ages, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, bro. He said these laws are a violation of true liberty. Indeed, indeed. Carmen Smith Studer with the big girl super chat says happy Hotep holidays. Wow. Thank you, Carmen. You're such a treasure. Such a treasure. J.R. Bell said, now we got to go through those videos. Did the book reading it. Balsenberg. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to release a second version because the physical version of fonts mad small. People are complaining about it. I made a mistake on that. I'm going to have to do a whole new cover. Yeah. Re-release. Said, will Master Focus help if when you're sleep deprived? I don't know. Sleep deprivation's a different beast. There are various things that go into, I was actually reading up on neurology today. There are various factors when it comes to sleep deprivation. The first thing I would suggest is taking a look at your daily habits. I think the biggest cause of sleep deprivation is lack of physical activity. Before you go to sleep, I would do like a 20-minute workout. Or before you lay down, do a 20-minute workout. Exhaust your body. Put down the cell phone. The blue light's going to hurt. You're not allowing your melatonin to kick in. Check your pillow. Check your bed. Yeah, there's various things before we get into the neurology of starting to take drugs. I don't suggest people I don't recommend drugs. Stuff. But yeah. He says liamanes will help you sleep. Well, there's lion's mane in Master Focus. That's a nootropic as well. So I could sit here and make a claim and say that Master Focus will help you with your sleep, but I will do such thing. I suggest you take a look at the ingredients in our formula and make that decision on your own. However, there are ingredients that they have studies connected to helping you. But we don't make those promises. Promises we make is to help you focus, concentrate, memory, better mood, energy. He said, can I take Master Focus before work? That's not exactly how we recommend taking the product. We recommend taking the product 5 minutes before or after a meal. Take it daily, and you'll see results after about 2 weeks. Some people feel it after they take the pill. I've heard people say that. A week, couple of days. Again, all this stuff depends on your own biochemistry, how healthy you are, how unhealthy you are. So it varies, depends on your body. But that's my secret. That's my secret. I like to take the nootropic at 1212. Yeah, I like to take the nootropic and am I low? 121212. Yeah, just to help me focus. I was away from for a while, and I noticed that when I didn't have it, I noticed a difference. So yeah, it's designed to help you be more productive. That's really what it's about. Trymasterfocus.com. See y'all soon, man. Hotep and Bill.
Didn't listen to me then, I bet they feel me now. Don't let me lose it. The booth not about to prove it. I set goals and pursue it. You the best to never do it. Invest my money, talking fluent, stupid, ducking the Judas. It broke my heart, but over my eyes, you have no honor, I have no choice. Chasing the commas till I'm gone. I've been left for a minute. On my way home, mama, I promise, got caught up in it. Damn. Everybody eats when I'm batting at the plate. First, second, third, home, $1 million.